Hello. Welcome. Let's bring this up. Okay, I think we are live. Refresh this. Yep, perfect. Okay, so this is, I believe I need to update this because my testing server. Here we go. Pop out that. Copy that. And as you can tell, this is my first time. Paste that in. Okay. What are we saying here? Restore chat. Okay, testing the live chat. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it's as good as I'm going to be able to get it for now. I'm not pretty. In fact, you know what? Let's just turn that off. I can see your chats. If anyone fancies chatting, it's here. So I'm going to walk through building out this leg. I'm just going to open this file. Save. I was doing this robot rig for a something me and a friend is putting together, but I thought, you know what, why not stream it? I've been wanting to do something like this for ages, so I thought, why not go ahead and start streaming this on YouTube. I've already gone through the arm and the spine. I've built this out already, and what's interesting with this is that everything is parent constrained, and it's just a matter of setting up the different hierarchies to get it to work. Here's the original rig that was built, gosh, did a short film maybe 10 years ago now, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, and we need to be able to rebuild this for whatever reason going forward. So I am going ahead and breaking it down and reconstructing it in this new system that we've got working here, which is the MRS. That's my script to get this here. So big shout out to Josh. Thanks for putting this together. It's basically a bunch of building blocks in order to construct a rig however you see fit. So this is the different parts and blocks that you can use, and all of those are scripted together, and you build out what eventually becomes different components. So this is a leg component with some extra parts here, and in order for all of this to move correctly, it has to be constructed in the right hierarchical way. So what I've got here is, when I pull this plate here shouldn't be twisting. I need to keep it locked to the ground, which I believe Z. Nope. 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 So this. drive. This is where I go back to the original rig. Let me see what's going on here. Also got my lunch, so excuse me while I also eat lunch. I won't be able to do this very long today. Let's see how far we get. See that? Itsu. Hot. Okay. That. Go straight to this. Triangle joint. I'll let that cool down. That is hotter than the sun. So this needs to be ankle. World. Let's bring that to the world. Don't want it to move. Please save. So. Maybe that's it. Oh, this is painful. Okay. Is okay, the orientation. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Okay. Add that. Add this. Add. Right. Direct connect these. Don't do that. Does that? Do that. Does that? Don't do that. Do that. Perfecto. Okay. Want to do the same with this as well. Don't have to. That inherits that rotation. So we get this. Now this needs to inherit. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Okay, that needs to inherit that. Oh no. Why is that constrained? Wrinkle skin. Is that right? Um. I feel like we haven't really got anywhere yet. Here, need editor. What are you connected to? Right, what is that then? That's Ash. Ash. This one. And it wants to walk through all of it. Shapes. Top 4. Edit. Why is it that it's just simply walking that and the other one is not? Anyway, that piece of geometry is parent constrained by this and this. It's just directly linked to that. That's so this is. Let's get rid of that. say this should be following leg orient. This should be following leg orient. Okay. This is so good. That's Pilcrow strained into the Y. This one. The Y. Part of this rig. Y. A rotate group. Okay. I feel like I need to start again. Do I? Hierarchically, this is correct. This thing. This thing. Does this move? This one is facing forward. This one is rotating towards that. It's being constrained. Need another one of them, but in another one, but just in world space at the end of the angle. Because if I grab the angle, so I can drive the live that. Okay, I think I know what I need. Let's just test it. Let's build another Corian. Let's find it. Get rid ankle Corian. Just call that. And let's just create. Open the toolbox. Let's create a nail. Create. Just so we can see it. Oh, did it not get created? Yellow, just so we can see it. Bright yellow, yellow bright. Create. Noble. What? Okay. Maybe I have to do it through here. Builder. Bang. Don't know if it's going to make a difference now. Yellow bright. No, it won't. Size mode, guess, fixed. Aim. The plus size. Okay, create. Size problem. You had a size problem. Okay. Just want to see it. Visualize it. Okay. Let's just parent that under. If that moves. So that shouldn't move because it's a child of the angle. Danke. So if we move this, it will move. If we move this, it will not move. Okay, so then group in place. We can use group in place. We can zero these things out, freeze the transforms on here. Control click, no, alt click, ooh, shift click, right click, freeze scale. Okay. Did I say I wanted to do? Okay, this. So let's plug this in. Let's just check we've got everything zeroed. Okay. Enter. to this. Is this please? Plug. No. The Z. Into the Z. Okay. So if we move this out, voila. Oh, something's breaking. It's not really breaking, is it? So this, yes, yes. Should that be doing that? Okay, now then this slot. So then X of this one. Okay. Just a bit. So the original setups working as they should be. Reset that. Perfect. I just need to drive the Z of this with that driver again. So we can go back into the node editor, and we can also say drop X, ka-chink. So now oh jeez. Yeah, I want to do that. Oh, there's no values going into it. There's no values. No values. Because it's a parent. I guess that's okay. So, because it works for this one. Let's use this instead then. That in here. This will drive the X. This instead. So X to X. To put some limits in there eventually, I think. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do the same for the Z. Oh, I can't. Maybe it shouldn't do it for the Z. Let's have a look. Original design says. Okay, so that does follow that. Okay. Do you know what? We don't need this extra joint then in that case. This isn't doing anything for us. So we do this to this. So now if we move, it stays pointing down. If we rotate down. Okay, okay. So this needs to stay. Not following that, but find this instead. So then this can move. Will not move like this, but all of this does move like this. And we get that. Okay, so now what we have to, now we have to go and code code these bits. So we can kill this. We don't actually need that joint. That's extra. La Shackle editor. Okay, I reckon I've got another 12 minutes and then I'll try and come back a bit later. If not, I'm definitely going to come back tomorrow because I wanted to get this done, but we'll do a longer session tomorrow. Anyway, first things first, we should go ahead and make sure that the kill the required Geo is being connected to the correct ankle Y skin. Okay. Let's put in this bit here, home, and Sean. I need to fix that script. Ankle ankle Y, and then we'll do the same up here. Change that to left. So that's connected correctly. This piece, ankle satellite. We've done that already. Now let's go up and direct connections. So our direct connections were connect, rotate, side. Okay, yep. So this one is ankle skin joint to ankle Y, X and Z. That's funny, we're not even using Y. Okay. Ankle rotate X and Z. And then, so that's that done. And then, okay, let's make sure we have these set. So this is going to, right. Okay, so that's set default setting. This one goes to, like, so if we go up into here now, we can set, we can set this up. Okay. Ankle Z. Z, orient 2. Now if we look at the printout up here, if I change it to this first and then change it to this, it's number 2. Orient to 2. I had some issues with using names in here, it didn't work, so I just see whatever it prints to there and just use that. Okay, so in theory, that is set up. That is set up as we need it for that. All right. Save the script. I'm going to save this temporarily on my desktop. And then okay, saved it on my desktop. Let's load the file. It should have let's break that connection. Oh, that's not too bad. Break that off. So none of that is working. I'm going to run this script as it is. It might crash because we've already done some bits. Let's see what. Oh dear, I don't want to do that. Oop. Did it like it? Did it fail? Yeah, it didn't like doing it. So I want to update that. So I can come into here and do a cheeky test. Go back to the template. Let's save it. It doesn't take long to build, so I'll just do a version 6. Okay. We need to version that up. Version. So easy with this scene manager. Testing a fresh leg build. Testing with latest script. Alrighty. It's also got your reference in here if you've been using those. Anyway, let's we can do this actually because we've got it open. So send to build, defaults, save, double check it, and just wait for that to crack on. Don't have audio in here, so let's copy that across. All right, I should have some audio in here. Good. Yeah, I don't know if people have any questions, if you're there or not. If you couldn't make the stream, I will be back hopefully a bit later, but definitely tomorrow, similar time, maybe a bit earlier actually. And you can always leave comments below if that helps, and I'll try and answer them for next time. Right, this should be finished in a second. I need coffee. Okay, here we go. So let's close this off, refresh here, load that in. This is the dummy geo. Let's take this on, off. So I do have the script running in two different setups, one to add the little extra rig post-processing setups, and then the other one to connect the rig together. But I like to bring in the geo geo. Just import. Oh, I'm gonna not show my screen. So this is the rig setup. One script, and then the second script runs the connection, and you can run both sides at the same time if you need to. So I brought in the rig. I'm just going to unhide the leg. So we have the leg. Nothing is there. And the script, let's run that now. Fingers crossed it doesn't crash. Oh, there was one error. No matches. What's that one? Y. Here. Okay. So going to have to open that again to save it. Open, don't save. I'm sure there's more efficient ways to do all this, but this is the way I do it right now. Happy for any suggestions to help me speed this process up. Would love it. Okay, import. All right, this must be the last test because I have to shoot off. Easily lose time doing all this. Okay, back again. Let's turn these geos off. Proxy geo, right? Fingers crossed. Ching ching ching. Okay, no errors. Let's move the rig. Yay. That's moving okay. I don't have the base foot connected, so that's something that I've left off. But do we have the twist, so everything's moving nicely. And do we have, yeah, that's rocking. It's a little residual movement up the chain, which maybe is okay. And I've missed a connection somewhere. Wait. So what have I missed? That's working. This is working. So that needs to be connected. Z. So that moves and stays pointing down. Now, I would have thought this. Nope. That should be staying exactly like that. All right, a little bit more debugging to do, but we are getting better at it, I think. We're getting nicer results. Oh, and the twist there isn't following. So this actually isn't moving because that is no longer. That's doing that. Yes. All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop it there. But hopefully we could do another one soon. If you've enjoyed this, please, again, as they always say, like or even subscribe. Or if anything else, just leave a comment and hopefully we can iron this out over the next week. That's the plan. By the end of this week I want this leg done, and then I can show you the shoulder setup and the spine and how I'm then going to build the other side, which is just a mirror. But the way I set up the pivot of the hips here is that it pivots around the actual hip joint so the legs can stay in place. You can have this character fold over and sit down and do all the things that it needs to do. But yeah, we need to set up some limits, and then And then, yeah, we should be good to go and clean up the script so we can continually iterate and roll this out without having to go through all the constraints and everything all over again. Anyway, thanks. Bye.